Yo, slavery never ended. They just modified it. Jah-power. Beep, beep, king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head with a crown. All right, family, y'all know what to do. Y'all like this video right here. Y'all subscribe right here on King Jah-Power. Y'all already know to go over there to the throne of King Jah-Power and subscribe. Okay? Hit the notification on both channels because we out here putting in that work. All right, family, tonight we need to go into a power talk because every now and then you need a shock to your body. Okay? A damn black power defibrillator. Okay? That's what you need sometimes, you know, just to keep you on your square. Just to keep the message focused on your mind. Okay? Keep it solely in your mind so we can keep moving forward with black power agendas. You need to hear a black power message every now and then. All right, we'll do all them other videos later. See, you act right, we'll do one tonight. All right, so like this video. All right, family, power talk. But first, let me get into this chart right here I got. I said slavery never ended. They just modified. So, in 1619, all the way to the 1700s, 1800s, into 1865, where it's read it, that's chattel slavery, okay? And it lasted for 246 years, okay? So, and these, we're going to go with the general number, okay? And so in 1865, they started segregation, okay? So that's the time of, in between those times, you had Black Wall Street, you had Rosewood, you had prosperous black communities. At this point in time, you had the Negro Leagues, okay? So, because black people had to create their own baseball league and basketball league and all of that before they would be able to play. They couldn't even go into a damn swimming area, okay, and swim. That's why most black people don't know how to swim, because they couldn't go to the pool. You see what I'm saying? White song. All right? So, then you got from 1865 until about, 19 to 2022 to now, okay, they practice, you know, basically Jim Crow. But you talking about Jim Crow lasted about, 1950s to about, the 1978, 79, see? All the way to 2022. So slavery never ended, okay? Period. And see, in this video, I want to talk about 400 years of slavery cannot, you know, be given away or the narrative changed or swept up under the rug for tokenism. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. Tokenism can't take away 400 years of slavery, okay? And we need to get into Africans versus the Africans because let me get into that right now. The Africans versus the African, we got to kill that. See what, because it make us look weak. See, it make us look weak because you got one part of the community that's saying one thing. That's why AA is battling with FbA, because one part of the community is saying one thing. It's saying, we Africans, you see what I'm saying? We came over in the slave trade and we want reparations. But then you got another group, FbA, that's out here saying we want reparations, but that's the only thing that they got in common with the other group. The FbA is saying that they, built America, which that's fine. That's fine. I understand what you're saying when you're saying that. They indigenous to America. See, that's where they fuck up at right there. See? Now, Tariq is not foolish enough to say that, but a lot of people that support Tariq believe that they is indigenous to America and all of this whatnot. Now, if I'm cutting the check, why, if I'm a owner of a record company and I got 3 artists that I can sign, but I only need 1. Why would I sign the group or the artist, the group that's confused, then I got a solo artist right here, or a group that's know what they got their songs, they know how to perform their song, they already ready. All you got to do is put them out there. See? So if you put that in the realm of reparations, and you sitting back and you, the American government and whatnot, and you sitting back and you really thinking about, let's see how we can do this, and you listening to what's going on online, on YouTube, and all these other platforms, of what the plight of the peoples is saying, he gonna be like, they can't even make up their mind who they is. And see, that's where the tokenism come in at. Because if he do give reparations, he ain't gonna do nothing but build some parks, okay? He ain't gonna do nothing but, we gonna build some schools funded by white money, which means all the books is gonna be saying white European history. It's nothing gonna be a white school in blackface, okay? A white school in blackface. And that's what it would be, tokenism. See? And then we look at rich black people and say, and hold them up and say, oh man, we got money now. No, he got money now. Or she got money now. They never do nothing necessarily for the community. Putting up a basketball goal is not giving charity black to the black community. Building an industry in the black community where they can profit off of it is charity to the black community. See? It's a difference. Because y'all work on the wavelength of symbolisms. See, the celebrity to you is a symbol. And say, because you vicariously live through them. That's what you're doing. You like to pretend as if you them. For even if it ain't before a moment, you celebrate their successes as if it's yours. Okay? And so you work off of symbolism and tokenism. See? And tokenism. Okay? So when they trying to get your vote, let's go into that right quick. Because I'm going to go into this Africans versus the Africans. And then I'm going to circle back around to this tokenism. When they trying to get you to vote, talk about tokenism. Black people will give somebody they vote because they know one of these celebrity rap songs. See what I'm saying? And that's enough for you to put your ballot in. Malcolm say ballot of the bullet. King say freedom of the bullet. For real. Because that's the only way. Either you gon' get in the ring with it or leave it alone. Because sitting up here, if you asking for reparations and I'm the one cutting the check and you ain't got your shit, I'm not going to give it because he don't got it because you ain't got the ability to make him pay you. Okay? You don't got the ability to make him pay you. Okay? See, that if we was silence, is deadly. Silence is dead. If we wasn't up here pushing all this xenophobia out here, if we were just silent, we asked for the reparations, leave it at that. We ain't got to be out here bickering with different groups, okay, or talking to no white supremacists about nothing. What you got to talk to a white supremacist for, okay? You ain't going to change their mind, okay? They talking about battling white supremacy for FbA. It's trying to change the white folk mind on how they feel about them and to go against their own people for America, okay? And somebody got the battery in these goofies back too, okay? Which I'm going to talk about in another video. But if they can know a rap song or dance a little bit like how black people, they'll come out there with a backwards hat and promise you all these different things, and you will put your vote in. And then when they get on, they totally forget about your back. But you can't say that about the Obama and Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris came out off the rip and said she ain't doing nothing specifically for black people. She put that on record, off the rip, okay? She ain't doing nothing specifically for, and Obama said the same thing. So there's an agenda, okay? And so 400 years of slavery, okay, can't be given away with no tokenism. Y'all will forget all about it if one of the Clintons, you know, can do the bankhead bounce, can do the stanky leg. See? And then that's crazy. And you would see a white supremacist, okay, can go into a grocery store and kill 10 people, and it barely even get any coverage. George Floyd got more coverage than Buffalo, New York. Now, they were both black, but guess what, though? It was 10. It was 10 people died. Okay? And so what they doing? They trying to sweep that under the rug, which I'm going to talk about in another video. So, that's why we got to kill the Africans versus the Africans. That's not a philosophy, a winning philosophy. Okay? A winning philosophy will be Pan-Africanism and Black Power. That's the only way. Because unity make us stronger. You see? Unity make us stronger. More in number. More in number. And when you got more in number, you can organize more people. Yeah, it's harder to organize. The more you have, it's harder to organize. But you don't got to have everybody. We can put some think tanks together, okay? And we done already done this before. But once we get out the meeting, we got to follow through with the plans that we have. And see, that's what's wrong now. When we put together a plan, we can't do it online where everybody can see. We got to go behind the screen. And then don't record nothing. And we put together. Now that right there will put fear in white supremacy. Not out here running off at the mouth and cracking jokes and saying we fighting white supremacy. That's not fighting white supremacy. Fighting white supremacy would be to put together a plan of defense for real. Okay? And be able to do Black Power things whenever it's time to do Black Power things. You know what I'm saying. See, don't sit there and record the shit with your phone and act like I just seen what somebody, a white supremacist beat up a black woman at the gas station and the black men were standing out there recording it with their iPhone. See? That's the problem. That's the problem right there. You don't understand how, yo, that's your mama, that's your sister. You done became, and you done bought in to the American philosophy. We independent, which they wasn't talking to you. Okay? I keep saying that because they wasn't. None of that, they talking to their own people. Even when the president or one of them from the Senate get up there and start speaking, they talking to their own people. But that don't mean you don't need to listen. That's when you need to listen. Okay? Because they feel they can talk. It's overt and covert. And see, they feel like they can talk right in front of your face and you not intelligent enough to pick through. See? And get the message that he delivering to his people. See? And today, he overt with it. And so he realized that you're powerless in this country. And all you're going to be able to do basically is beg. Because of why? Because our people's not unified. They not practicing black power. They not practicing Pan-Africanism. See? They not practicing either one. Why? And that's the reason why you failing. It ain't because nobody else, some black immigrants coming over here, the Africans versus the Africans and whatnot. It ain't about none of that. It ain't about none of that. It's that you not practicing black power and Pan-Africanism. See, you a weak target. Why? Because we sporadically spread out through all these different states or whatever. If we was all unified, just say in Georgia, and say if it's 40 million of us over here, shit, 35 million live in Georgia. Man, we'll be our own nation. That right there, man, that'll have them shaking in their boots, because they'll be like, hold up now, they'll send the National Guard in there. See, I'm telling y'all, you can never build a nation in America. That just period. And so that's why to keep y'all docile, they tokenism your ass. See? And what you do? Start spooking. Spookism. See? Start spooking. Oh, well, Jesus gonna come save us and all of that. But it's gonna take a physical linkage with Africa. A physical linkage where you go over and the ones that's over here start talking to them. Stop trying to make it seem like, if you start talking to them, they ain't gonna, reciprocate the conversation. Yes, they will. Every time I see the Africans, no matter where I'm at, I speak, I talk to them. And the first thing, they already know what you want to know. They know you want to know about Africa. They already know. And so, having the African versus the African debate does black people, either one, no good. But it don't really hurt the African, because he got Africa, who is hurting the people that's starting the shit, which is FbA. It ain't African Americans, because African Americans love Africa. Period. We realize that that's home. Okay, we realize that's who we are. And they be putting out here that if black Americans talk about Africa, or black power talk about Africa, they making it seem like we trying to make them worship Africans. Bitch, you African. You African. African history is your history. The African American still ain't connected that in his head. See, that's a lecture right there. We might do a full lecture over there on the throne. That's why y'all gotta go subscribe. See, we might do that lecture right there. The African American still ain't connected in his mind. The African history is his. And so, all African history too. And so you gotta make the connection in your mind that you are an African person in America. And so that's why you gotta learn about yourself and quit all that Africans versus the Africans. The Africans don't like us and all of that. Nigga, that's a lie created by white media. And they know it too. They use the same talking points. The ops use the same talking point as the white media. And y'all know I ain't lying. Okay? They use the same talking points as the white media. And so, slavery hasn't ended because, we were more united in slavery. We knew we was Africans. We knew we was black. We knew we wasn't from no America. We didn't worship no red, white, and blue. We didn't worship no white man or no Arab or nothing. See what I'm saying? We knew who we were in slavery. Okay? We knew that. But it wasn't a choice. They out here blaming ourselves. See, that's slavery. Dr. Ben always said, how can you blame yourself for what happened to you? You the victim. Dr. Ben always made that clear that America done made black people blame themselves for what happened to them. And they the victim. That's that. Oh man, the Africans owes reparations. Boy, what? 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 And you over here in America. Who brought you to America? See, that's why. Who brought you to America? See, you blaming the fruit instead of looking at the tree. Ain't no African ship your ass to America. Oh man, the Africans created slavery. How the hell you know? Slavery is in America. It started in America. Your slavery started in America. Ain't no whips and shit in Africa. Ain't no chains and shit in Africa. Ain't no goddamn, what they call that, where they behead, hanging people and shit. Ain't no ropes where they hanging niggas in. Ain't none of that shit going on. Nigga got them horses and shit. Niggas chasing niggas with hound dogs and shotguns through the bushes or whatever. Well, none of that shit going on in Africa. So quit trying to make the comparison. Goofy's trying to make it seem like if you doing, you building Mbutu a hut or whatever, because you owe this man, then you in slavery. It's a difference between, what the white man be calling indentured servitude. That's they ass, nigga. Niggas be saying they had indentured servitude in Africa. No the hell they didn't. No the hell they did. They had a system where if you owe somebody, then you had to physically work off that debt if you didn't have the money to pay. Or if you got captured and you was from another tribe, then you had to work off a debt in order to be free again. That's not slavery, motherfucker. That means if you owe, you pay. If you owe, steal a kilo from the cartel and see what happened to your ass. Okay? They gonna be just as ruthless as the American slave masters. Okay? Well, can't nobody be that ruthless. Split a pregnant woman in half and stomp on the baby head. There can't nobody in history be more ruthless than the American white man. I tell you that. Some of the stories I could tell you, I can't even probably say on YouTube. Okay? I had to get one of them computer voices or whatnot to put up computerized the shit. I definitely couldn't show no image. So you got to kill the African versus the African. How you gonna charge yourself for anything? See, Africans didn't bring you to know America, because that's the topic. Slavery didn't start in no damn Africa, okay? Not the shit you talking about. If you owe somebody in Africa, you had to pay, okay? If your ass got captured, you had to pay. You get captured by another army, some Asians or some Arabs or some Europeans, I bet you nobody won't never see your ass again. At least, these brothers that got captured that was from another tribe, they can marry the damn king's wife. I mean, not the king's wife, but the king's daughter. They was able to marry into the family. And so don't sit up there and ever believe them lies. It's a total different distinction, because they trying to blame they self instead of blaming who actually brought them to America. All right, family, I got another video. I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Like this video. KINGJAHPOWER. King. Get free or die. Heavy is dead with a crime.